Hi guys, Big Bradley Movie Guy here, giving you a gentle reminder that the scoring system has changed. It was a 5-point scoring system, now it is a 0 to 100% scoring system. Today we're going to be reviewing Brooklyn's Finest. Without further ado, let's take a look at the clip and come back to the review. So, let's take a look at the clip.
Training day.
Life is too short.
You gotta make this money.
If you want power, show it.
These streets got an expiration date on them.
You do this, you got detected first grade.
If you want respect, earn it.
Look me in the eyes. Who worked this out?
But if you want more,
They got millions of dollars, all drug money.
take it.
I love you.
Oh, yeah, I said it be. Oh, you can call me Caesar. In the dark Caesar.
Brooklyn's Finest.
And we're back. Okay guys, Brooklyn's Finest. Right off the bat, I'm just going to tell you guys, run out and see this movie. We need to support films like this, films that don't give us stereotypical storybook Hollywood-style endings. Okay, let me get into the background of the plot line. It's three main plot lines between three main characters. Richard Gere plays Eddie. He is a burnt-out, unremarkable beat cop who is nearing his retirement. He has about a week left on his retirement. He just wants to do as little as possible and get out of the game, but ends up getting caught up in some things that kind of signify his life. Don Cheadle plays a character named Tango, who is deep, deep in cover. He's in deep cover, and he's so deep in, he doesn't know right from wrong anymore. So he's struggling with his own morality, and he ends up taking to these streets and these thugs as his family. And we have Ethan Hawke, who plays Sal. And Sal is a very religious man who just has one kid too many, or should I say 5 or 4 kids too many. He has a pregnant wife, he lives in a house that's riddled with mold, he needs to find a way out, he needs money. And he's struggling with his ethics and his morals to try to figure out a way out of this situation that he's in and try to provide for his family on a meager New York City cop salary. That being said, oh, don't forget Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes has a supporting role as a kingpin named Cass, who just got out of jail. He's affiliated with Tango, and that plot thickens further down the road, but I won't spoil it for you. But anyway, I spoke too much about the movie. I don't want to spoil the plot line for you, but I will tell you that this movie is gritty, it's down and dirty, it gives you the real of what New York is. I'm an ex-New Yorker myself. Right now I reside in Florida, but this movie is Brooklyn. This movie is Uptown. This movie is Harlem. This movie basically breaks down exactly what New York is about: the vibe, the feel, the grit, the grime, the cars they were driving in. Even the squad car, when they drove, it was like a little squeak that it had to it to let you know things were kind of rattling around. When they were inside nightclubs, it was like that grimy, greasy wall feeling. Inside the police precinct, there was dirt. It just didn't look like a clean precinct. Everything about the film was authentic, 100% authentic. Gave you that feel like it was visceral. Another thing I like about this movie a lot is the fact that there were 3 major story plots going on. Although they were loosely connected, I like the fact that they didn't make these characters magically end up all being connected like Crash, all being connected by one thing. They kind of made them brush against each other gently. Even the characters, the main characters, would bump into each other literally. There's one scene where, well, I won't spoil it, but 2 of the characters physically bump into each other. And you almost expect something to happen because of the sides of the law that they're on, but it doesn't. And it was an interesting concept to make people gently graze each other in the short storylines and not smash into each other or get ham-fisted, shoehorned into the story plot line. Anyway, that being said, this very violent movie, very sexual movie, but all the scenes had meaning, it had purpose. I recommend you go see this movie and support it. It was a fantastic movie, very well written, very well directed. I think it was directed by the person who directed Training Day, which was another one of my favorite movies of all time. Star performances by all involved. Ethan Hawke did a fantastic job playing that angst-ridden husband who's desperate and needs to find a way out. Don Cheadle never disappoints, playing a cop that was in deep cover who had his own means of desperation. Richard Gere did a fantastic job as well. Very subdued, but that's what the character called for. He played a beaten down man. And he's just trying to find his own self-worth before he finishes doing his job as a police officer. Anyway, see this movie, support this movie, and I guess we'll get into the rating right now. I'm going to go ahead and give this movie a 91%. That's right, 91%. It was a fantastic guy signing off. May all your movies be good ones. Live long and prosper.
Round the clock, since the Puritans got the shock when they landed on Plymouth Rock.